Welcome back, Truth Seeker. In the headlines, 37-year-old Major League Baseball player Frankie Cruz has passed from a heart attack. And again, just at the age of 37, relatively young age, same age I happen to be right now. And not only did he die at age 37, he died on the 73rd day of the year. And of course, before the year began, I said, watch out for the suspicious pattern of deaths in 2021 connected to the number 73, because 73 is the 21st prime number. And look at this. He was drafted by the Tigers. He was drafted by Detroit. That's how he made his debut in the MLB. This is the connection to dying at age 37. You notice TMZ showed his picture in the Milwaukee Brewers jersey. The last team he played with was Milwaukee, so he began with Detroit, finished with Milwaukee. Both teams have the 37 connection in Gematria. If you're new here, Gematria is a very simple practice of coding numbers into words. A is 1 up to Z is 26, and A is 1 up to Z is 26 using the rules of numerology. So here, Detroit and Milwaukee equal 37 when you use the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. So D's the fourth letter, so D's worth 4. E's the fifth letter, so E's worth 5. T is the 20th letter. The numerology of 20 is 2 plus 0 is 2, so T is worth 2. R is the 18th letter. The numerology of 18 is 1 plus 8 is 9, so R is 9. O, the 15th letter. O becomes 1 plus 5 is 6, so O is 6. I is 9, T is 2. You add it up, Detroit's 37. You do the same thing with Milwaukee. M, the 13th letter. The numerology of 13 is 1 plus 3 is 4. Again, just basic arithmetic, but Milwaukee adds up to 37 like Detroit. If you are new here, though, there are 4 base ciphers, and in 3 out of the 4 ciphers, notice how Frankie Cruz and Ritual Sacrifice overlap. Perfect match. And what's considered the most pure cipher is the dark blue cipher, the alphabetic order with the rules numerology, and his name is 73 like Ritual Sacrifice. Again, he died on the 73rd day of the year, March 14th. Dead at 37 on the 73rd day of the year. And again, 73 is the 21st prime, and he's dead in the year 2021. For the record, 251. The way you get that value is just by doing the alphabet in reverse. Z is 1 back to A is 26. It's 154 when you do the alphabetic order forwards. A is 1 up to Z is 26. So Frankie Cruz and Ritual Sacrifice, 154 when you just make A1, B2, C3, all the way up to Z, the 26 letter 26. 73 when you do that with the rules of numerology. 251 when you use the reverse alphabetic order. And out of the 4 base ciphers, the only cipher where there's not overlap is the reverse alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. But notice the word sacrifice is also 73 with just the alphabetic order. And the teams he played for in his career were the Tigers, who he started with, then the Florida Marlins, then the San Diego Padres, then the Milwaukee Brewers. Because he played in Florida, it's possible that part of the reason that he was chosen as the latest ritual sacrifice, and that's what these are. Again, when you're in the world of entertainment, when you accept a check from these people, you could be the next, to have your number drawn for the latest ritual. But in light of the fact that he played in Florida, remember, the Buccaneers Super Bowl had a lot to do with 37. The Buccaneers had previously only won Super Bowl 37. This year they won Super Bowl 55, which will be it is in the same stadium that WrestleMania 37 is going to be in, and all that's synced up. Buccaneers equals 62 in reverse, 37 forwards. WrestleMania 37 is exactly 62 days after the Super Bowl. And Tampa Bay Buccaneers is 62 in the most pure cipher. Again, the entire world of entertainment is synced up, rigged, scripted, and the ritual murders by the same code come with it. Now, in light of him dying on the 73rd day of the year, remember, Brady just became 7-3 in Super Bowls in Tampa, Florida, which also equals 73. When you run the alphabetic order in reverse with the rules of numerology, Tampa, Florida is 73. So again, day after day, when you know this code, when you have this knowledge, you can see through the rituals. We talked about the same thing last night with Keyshawn Johnson's daughter. We talked about the same thing the day before with Marvin Hangler's death. And in light of them reporting that this young man died from a heart attack, again, how many 30-something-year-olds die from heart attacks outside of the world of entertainment and celebrity? But look at this. In light of him dying of a heart attack has that gematria of 108, like Major League. And remember, there's 108 double stitches on a baseball, which is how we were able to call the Cubs breaking the 108-year drought in spring training before the season even began, and how in the regular season we said it would make a lot of sense if they played the Cleveland Indians in the film Major League, because 108 double stitches is 216 total stitches, and Cleveland's the 216 area code. And this year the Indians are going to retire their mascot at the end of the season, and this year's season's going to last 216 days. Again, it's all ritual, you guys. It's all script. For one last point, this man's birth name, not how he was referred to in any headlines, but his birth name is Eulogio, or Eulogio. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that name. I've seen a lot of Spanish names, but I haven't seen that one. Reminds me of eulogy, though, which is something you read when somebody dies. But his birth name has the gematria of 118. Remember, that's the number that connects to death and homicide. And he also died on a 38 date numerology as well. And since he died at age 37, that means he died in his 38th year of his life. And notice he died just 2 days after his birthday. But Des got that 38-118 connection. His birthday 118, dead on the 38 date numerology. And again, the movie poster, Murder by Numbers. In the words, they code the 3 and the 8. The only letters that are changed numbers 3, 8. Remember, Murder's 38 and 83. The song Murder by Numbers came out in 83. Sandra Bullock, 83 is the star of that movie. Killing, Death, R.I.P., Gematria, that's the practice coding numbers into words. English, Kabbalah, where it comes from, they're all 38. And remember, there's a song out there called Gematria, the killing name, by the band Slipknot, and the first member of that band to die died at age 38. And if you guys are new here, believe me, I've repeated all those same phrases no less than 1,000 times, probably way more than that, in YouTube videos educating about this knowledge and how often people in the world of entertainment are brought to a premature demise and clearly a gematria, the killing name ritual. And look up the song Murder by Numbers by the Police. It's about how killing's the sport of the elite. It's as simple as A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Furthermore, notice that they saved this story for March 15th, the Ides of March, the day after he died. The Ides of March, again, is the day known for the killing of Caesar. And this code goes back to Rome. This language goes back to Rome. If you missed yesterday's video on Keyshawn Johnson's daughter, his death at 25 years after he was drafted in the NFL, after his former team won the Super Bowl. Again, he won the Super Bowl at Tampa Bay in Super Bowl 37. Then his team just won this year. And then his daughter died a span of 37 days from the Super Bowl. But we covered this last night. Again, it's the Jesuits who are behind all of this. And it was also pointed out in the comments that the Bucs won Super Bowl 37 with 48 points, and Keyshawn was on that team. And he loses his daughter while he's 48 years old. So it's the way it works, you guys. Sadly. And that's why we've got to stop supporting these rigged leagues that not only are they rigged, stealing people's time and energy, but they involve ritual murder. And you can prove it week after week after week after week. Till next time, Truth Seeker.